こんにちは、皆さん。今日、私たちは日本語を勉強しています。質問があれば、私に聞いてください。Greetings, everyone. Today we are studying Japanese. If you have any questions, then feel free to stop and ask me at any time. We're going to be continuing with Immersion with Card Captor Sakura.
Immersion Setup の光浴びて満足したようやな。さすがウッドさんですわね。ああ、洗濯物がまた一からやりな。おとなしくなったみたい。太陽の光浴びて満足したようやな。さすがウッドさんですわね。ああ、
Shintaku mono. Laundry, the washing. Okay, so mono is thing. So what is this Shintaku? Suited verb, washing laundry. So washing things. In other words, the wash. And because it's obvious what he's talking about, he ends at the ga particle and doesn't actually say what he just says the wash and doesn't say anything else. Let's see. Sentaku comes from the kanji of wash, inquire, probe, laundry, wash. Okay. Is this arau? Let's see, arau. Yes, that first kanji comes from arau. What does that second kanji come from? Susugu, to rinse, to wash out. So Sentaku mono ga.
さすがウッドさんですわね。ああ、洗濯物がいや、また一からやり直しや。いや。
Let's see, Mata, ichi kara yari.
また一からやり直しや。
Hmm.
くものがいや、また。
Let's see, yari redoing, yari naoshi. Where's this kanji from? Naoshi, correction, rectification. To repair, naosu. Okay, to repair, to change, to alter, to put back, to put away. I'm guessing yari comes from yaru, to do. Yari naoshi. Yeah, and this is basically noun forms. Redoing, do over. So to do and repair is basically redoing. Yari naoshi. Mata ichi kara mata ichi kara yari naoshi ya. Or in other words, I'll have to start from the beginning. I'll have to redo everything again, starting from the beginning. Yeah, we have the mata again. And here, ichi, even though that's the word for one, in Japanese, one of the ways you can say from the beginning is to say the number one instead. So from one, which is what kara is from, is another way of saying from the beginning. So, mata ichi kara yari naoshi ya. Mata ichi kara yari naoshi ya.
洗濯物がいや、また一からやり直しや。そんなに気を落とさないで。
そんなに気を something とさないで。落とさないで。Otosu, to drop, to lose, to let fall, to shed light, to cast. Transitive. Oh, to clean off dirt. Let's see. Sonani key. This is like the spirit key. Let's see. Sonani. Kyo otosanai de. I think it's saying don't clean with that type of spirit, and essentially it's pointing about how depressed he's been over the laundry all messed up. That's what a translator says. Don't be so down. Okay, so it's not the clean definition. This is the to lose, to let fall. Oh, that's right, because yeah, woe is the object marker. Yeah, we're marking woe, so the verb has to be about that. So it's not about cleaning spirit, it's about the spirit being down. Yeah, so sonani kyo otosanai de. And this is that structure you commonly see when someone's saying to don't do something. You see it written in the negative followed by a de.
いや、また一からやり直しや。そんなに気を落とさないで。私もやるからね。そんなに気を落とさないで。
Watashi mo yaru kara ne. Oh, okay, so the mo has that little also kind of connotation to it. So I'll also do from here on. Because kara's from. So in other words, it's saying I can also help. So watashi mo yaru kara ne.
いや、また一からやり直しや。そんなに気を落とさないで。私もやるからね。やり直し。私もやるからね。
Yari no shi. That was redoing, wasn't it? Yeah. redoing pseudo verb, yeah, aka a noun. Yarinoshi. Demo. Demo, これどうしましょうか? What should we do about this? So, demo, これどうしましょうか? Oh. Let's see. 封印しようとして封印しようとしてもsomething にlet's see, 戻る so this is probably 戻って so 戻っちゃうし return to something. I think its first sentence is about how do we do the I remember there being a lesson on these particles in a Kinorashi video, this exact sentence structure. Let's see. Moto. Let's see. Basis. Foundation. Origin source. Maybe it's trying to say we're oh, sealing it to its original form would be my guess. Something about that. Let's see. Let's see. Even if you try to seal it, it just goes back to the way it was. So, Fleeing. Explain the grammar of Fuin shio. This is evolutional form. Okay. Fuin suru, yeah. Indicates intention or attempt. The toshitemo, the toporter acts as a conditional marker if, and the shitemo is, okay, the te from Wasudu combined with the particle mo, so together, shio toshitemo translates to even if I try to seal it. So if you do trying to seal, okay. Moto means original or root. Mochu is a colloquial contraction of modokchu. Modokchao is a colloquial contraction of modote shimau. Even if you even if you try to seal it, it just ends up returning to the original state. Fuin shio. Okay, fuin shio to shitemo moto ni modokchao shi. And this let's see, this she looks like it's given like a list of reasons, kind of she. How you separate when you're given multiple list of reasons, and this, okay, and this modo chao is nothing more than a contraction of modo de shimau, showing that it just sort of happens, kind of thing.
でもこれどうしましょうか。封印しようとしても元に戻っちゃうし。決まっとるやないか。封印しようとしても元に戻っちゃうし。決まっ
See, kimatoru yanai ka. So this is probably from kimate oru yanai ka. Kimaru, to decide, to be settled, to be fixed, to be arranged, to be unchanging. Okay, it means it's decided. Oh, that's right, it's to decide, so it's decided, because that's the continuous state of it's to decide would be it's decided, yeah. Yanaika. This is a dialectal or colloquial form of naika, meaning is there not, or isn't it? Standard Japanese. Kimate. let's see, standard Japanese is kimatte imasen ka or kimatte inai. Yanai-ka is often used in Kansai dialect or casual speech to replace nai-ka, adding emphasis or a specific regional flavor. The combination yanai-ka functions as a rhetorical question that expects a yes answer, translating to it's already decided. That form of nai commonly used in concept and meaning is not. Combined meaning of the negative form yanai-ka functions as a rhetorical question. Okay. Okay, so kimatoru. Oh, this might be asking in the negative. So it's not decided, aka saying it's decided. Is this asking a question in the negative? Okay. Okay. The phrase Kimatoru Yanai-ka is a negative question, specifically a rhetorical one, used to express strong certainty to seek agreement, translating roughly to isn't it already okay, isn't it already decided, or it's decided, isn't it? Okay, so it is being asked in the negative. Kimatoru yanai ka?
でもこれどうしましょうか。封印しようとしても元に戻っちゃうし。決まっとるやないか。カードのどこまで行って完全に封印するちゃうし。決まっとるやないか。 カードのどこまで行って
か、カードの、カードのとこ、カードのとこまで行って、the card's place or time, so up until now, it went until now? Let's see.
完全に封印するんや。決まっとるやないか。カードのどこま
完全に封印するんや。Perfect, complete. So 封印する the seal. Sealing. So second part's about perfectly sealing. The first part is I'm going all the way to the card to seal it for good. Oh, so Karo no Toko, which is short for Karo no Tokoro, is card's place in this case. Well, and then we're saying Made. He's saying Made instead of ni because he wants to like have that emphasis of the journey going all the way to the card. So Karo no Toko Made ite. Let's see, Kanzen. See, Kanzen is made from perfect and whole entire. So 完全に封印するんや。So カロのとこまで行って、完全に封印するんや。
戻っちゃうし。決まっとるやないか。カードのどこまで行って完全に封印するんや。それじゃ地下室に。そうや。カードのどこまで行って完全に封印するんや。
それじゃあ、し、oh, 地下室、yeah. それじゃあ、地下室に、それじゃあ、I believe this is a jazz in Dewa. So それじゃ、Dewa, in other words, as for that, well, for that, the Shika Shitsu or this the seller. So she's asking, you're talking about the seller, right? So to the basement. Okay. So yeah, that's right. So sore ja. Let's see. Chikashitsu.
しましょうか。封印しようとしても元に戻っちゃうし。決まっとるやないか。カードのどこまで行って完全に封印するんや。それじゃ地下室に。そうや。この音はゾウさんが歩いてるような。
きしむ音。Kishimu, to jar, to creak, to grate. So, creaking sounds. Kishimu oto.
この音は
Kono oto, this sound. Oh, kono oto wa, the sound.
地下室に。そうや。この音はゾウさんが歩いてるような。この音はゾウさんが歩いてる。いや、それじゃ地下室に。そうや。この音はゾウさんが歩いてるような。
Something san ga aruiteru yona. So, oh, that's what you're saying. So Zo-san, elephant. So, Zo-san ga aruiteru yona. Yo is like something like similar to, essentially. So she's saying, it's like an elephant walking.
この音はゾウさんが歩いてるような。違う、こら家がきしんどんのや。この音はゾウさんが歩いてるような。違う。
Wait, did you say chigao or chiao?
ゾウさんが歩いてるような。違う。
That's right, that's a Kansai shortening of, well, a shortening to say chiao instead of chigao. See, so chigao, kore wa ie ga kishin don no ya. Kishin don. Kishin is sending a letter. They explain the grammar of this. Let's see. Okay. Kishin don. Let's see. This is not a recognized Japanese word. It appears to be a mishearing or typo of gishin, meaning earthquake, or potentially gishin, but neither fits the but neither fits the or let's see, gashin or gishin is their thought. No, yeah, the particle no can normalize a verb. But yeah is a particle used for listening. No, this is concept and yeah, okay. Let's see. 違う。これは家がOh, it's Kishin. Oh, earthquake is Jishi, not Gishi. Let's see. Let's see. Dawn, bang, bam, boom, thud, thump, crash. Let's see. Gashin. Mm. 違う。これは家が I'm gonna guess this is supposed to be Jishin. This is probably a subtitle error. Okay, let's listen to what they're saying. That might help.
ゾウさんが歩いてるような。違う。こら家がきしんどんのや。まだウッドは成長してるで。外に光があるんがわが歩いてるような。違う。こら家がきしんどんのや。
Yes, it sounds like he's saying Gishin in the audio.
ゾウさんが歩いてるような。
No, this is the house that's creaking. Oh, so can... Let's see. Explain the grammar when you have those two words together. Like that dawn with the adverb. Gishin dan no ya. This is part is not standard Japanese. It is likely intends to say because of the earthquake or earthquake damage. Intended meaning, okay, if the user meant this house is different because of the earthquake. Okay, no, not that. Wait, did I write it wrong? Gishin. Gishin dan. Do they mean Kishin? Earthquake. Or do they mean Jishin? Okay, so what is Gashin? Gashin. Jishin earthquake. Yeah, it's probably that. Okay. Okay. No, this is the house that shook. Chigao, kore wa ii ga jishin don no ya. No, that's the house's own fault. Where are you getting that meaning from? Oh, if this is Jishin, it could be not as in Jishin as an earthquake. It could be Jishin as in self, as in the house itself that caused it. So, chigao, kore wa ii ga jishin don no ya. Mara udo wa something shiteru de. Let's see. Seicho shiteru. Let's see. Seicho, growth, development, growing up. Intransitive. So, wood is still growing. Or Mara Uto wa, Seicho. Okay, so Mara Uto wa Seicho shiteru de. Yes, this kanji comes from long, so Tagai long, and okay, so see, turn into become, get, grow, elapse, reach. Oh, is this Naru's kanji? What is Naru's kanji? So in other words, Seicho is basically become long. How is the de used at the end of the Kansai dialect? Which functions as a sentence final particle to indicate explanation, emphasis, or casual assertion, similar to ne and yo in standard Japanese. In this context, de is not the standard particle de, okay. Okay, equivalent to yo, okay. No. Mada uto wa seichou shiteru de.
カードのどこまで行って完全に封印するんや。それじゃ地下室に？そうや。この音はゾウさんが歩いてるような。違う、こら家がきしんどんのや。まだウッドは成長してるで。さっきおとなしくなったのに。家がきしんどんのや。まだウッドは成長してるで。さっきおとなしく。
さっきおとなしくなったのに. So I think Saki's like ahead or next, and then Otonashiku. Is that quickly or? A short while ago, a moment ago, just now, some time ago, okay. Otonashiku, meekly, obedient, submissively, quietly. So, Otonashiku. So, Otonashiku is considered an adverb. So, and Saki is also a noun or an adverb. So, noun meishi, adverb fukushi. Okay. So, Saki otonashiku natta no ni. I think she's trying to say, but Wood was calm just a moment ago. Or Wood just calmed down a moment ago, probably. So Saki otonashiku natta no ni. Notice how she ends it with no ni because she's basically contrasting things. So the statement to contrast what was to be expected because of what happened previously.
違う、こら家がきしんどんのや。まだウッドは成長してるで。さっきおとなしくなったのに外に光があるんが分かったんや。歩いてるような。違う、こら家がきしんどんのや。まだウッドは成長してるで。さっきおとなしくなったのに外に光が。
外に光があるんが、外に光があるんがわかったんや。Oh, Wood, Wood, Wood knows that there's light outside now. Or it knows there's light outside now. Soto ni hikari ga arunga. So in other words, this is like light existing outside, and then as for that, wakatan knows as in the past tense. So it now knows that light exists outside.
Saっきおとなしくなったのに外に光があるんが分かったんや。ウッド全体が太陽に当たろう思たら外に光があるんが分かったんや。
Let's see, Udo
ウッド全体が
Zentai. Udo Zentai. I think that's supposed to be body. Udo Zentai. Ga. I know that's the kanji for sun. Something ni. Ataro. Omotara. Oh, entirely. Sentai. In the first, let's see, this comes from body and ho entire. So, Udo Zentai ga. Oh, yeah, that's right. Taiyo, that's what it was. So big and then sunshine. Okay, so Taiyo ni Ataro from Ataru. To be hit, to strike, to touch. Zentai, that's considered a noun. So I think it's something about wood thought it wants its entire body towards the sun or something like that. Let's see. let's see, if it thought, omotara if it thought, or when it thought. Uh, when she thought the whole wood. Okay, when Wooddo thought. Hmm. When the entire Wooddo seemed to reach out. Uto Zentai ga Udo Zentai ga Taiyo ni Ataro, let's see. To touch, I guess to reach out might be more correct here. To undertake, okay. No, you're right. There should be toe in there. So all of wood. Okay. Oh, Udo's Sentai. Ataro to omotara. See, ataro, the evolutional form of ataru is to hit destroy. Okay, means here it's to be exposed or to receive sunlight. To face, to confront, to lie, to undertake. To feel something out. To probe into, to check. So basically, it seems to have some sort of reaching out kind of meaning for whatever the reason is. So, Uto Zentai ga Taiyo ni Ataro Ataro to Omotara. See, Uto Zentai ga Taiyo ni Ataro. So, Wood's whole body reaching for the sun way than thought, but when it thought. So, when it thought of its whole body reaching for the sun rays or something like that. Anyway, let's continue this. Uto zentai ga taiyo ni ataro omottara.
ウッドは成長してるで。さっきおとなしくなったのに外に光があるんが分かったんや。ウッド全体が太陽に当たろう思たらお家を壊す。カードキャプターさくらの出番や。が分かったんや。ウッド全体が太陽に当たろう思たら
Ochio. Oichi no Koasu. So, oji o kowasu. So, to break, in other words, it's going to break your house. Kawasu, break, and then uchi is house. Okay. And she says it as uchi, I believe. Yeah,
外に光があるんが分かったんや。ウッド全体が太陽に当たろう思たらお家を壊す。ダメ。カードキャプター
dame bad, or that's not good.
さくらの出番や。カードキャプターさくらの出番や。思たらお家を壊す。ダメ。
Card Captor Sakura no Ibaya. Okay, Card Captor Sakura no Debanya. One's turn. Made from exit and then turn. Ban. Oh yeah, that's the count thing used for numbers in a series. So out and then series. So no, which is turn. So debanya. So card captor Sakura no debanya, or it's card captor Sakura's turn.
ウッド全体が太陽に当たろう思たらお家を壊す。ダメ。カードキャプターさくらの出番や。
Ishimu Oto. It's probably creaking sounds. To creak. Kishimu, verb. So Kishimu Oto.
どうしてこんな服持ってきたの？
ねえ、どうしてこの服、持ってきたの? In other words, why do? So, why did you bring these clothes?
ねえ、どうしてこんな服持ってきたの？今日は森林公園で。どうしてこんな服持ってきたの？
今日は機敏公園で。Let's see. Oh, Shirin, forest words. So a forest park, essentially. Koen. Shirin Koen Forest Park. Or Shirin Park. So, 今日 look at it. Yeah, let's see, it was Shirin. So, Kyo, Shirin Koen de. So, today, then de referring to the location of the forest park. That's what it says from there.
どうしてこんな服持ってきたの？今日は森林公園でさくらちゃんジャングルを舞うの巻をと森林公園でさくらちゃん
Sakura-chan, Junguru or something, no.
ジャングルを舞うの巻森林公園でさくらちゃん
Let's see, Junguru, and then Mao to dance, whirling dance, to twirl, to flutter. Maki, roll. Let's see, it's now. Oh, any questions so far? Okay, if there's no questions, I want to continue. So, Wait, roll is in volume of a book. Oh, that's what how they're using Maki, like volume. She's talking about like an episode or a volume of her camcorder recording. So Sakura-chan's uh jungle twirling volume, essentially Sakura-chan's Junguru o Mao no Maki. Or or basically Sakura-chan's jungle dance, uh dancing dancing wait, it's using wall with Junguru. So so let's see, the episode where Sakura dances through the jungle. Okay, so Mao no Maki. See, Sakura-chan's jungle. Oh, Mao no Maki. Well, okay, so continuing this.
どうしてこんな服持ってきたの？今日は森林公園でさくらちゃんジャングルを舞うの巻を取るつもりで。
取るつもりでしたの？
で、さくらちゃんジャングルを舞うの巻を。
Sakura-chan jungle o Mao no Maki o toru to take, yeah. Tsumori, intention, plan, purpose, expectation. Deshita. Oh yeah, this is just past tense, yeah. So, in other words, this was for Sakura. This was for yeah. Let's see. I was planning to film the episode where Sakura-chan dances through the jungle. Or let's see, Sakura-chan. See, Sakura-chan, Janguru o Mao no Ma. It's Mao no Maki, right? Yeah, Mao no Maki. Sakura chan junguru o Mao no Maki o Toru Tsumori deshita no. Yeah, Toru is taken. Tsumori is intention. So essentially, this entire phrase in the beginning is being loaded into the noun tsumori. So what type of tension was there in the past tense? There was taking Sakura dancing through the jungle episode. That's toru as in to take, to record. Oh, that's a different kanji than the other type of toru. I believe it's this one that we usually see. Yeah, to take, to grab, yes, but this is like taking as in taking a recording or a picture.
森林公園でさくらちゃんジャングルを舞うの巻を取るつもりでしたので、この弁当も用意したと。ジャングルを舞うの巻を取るつもりでしたの
で、この弁当もSee, bento is made from the kanji of I wonder if the kanji has anything to do with what it means, but it's box lunches and let's see, yoi, preparations, arrangements, provisions, comes from use and thought, aka preparations, using what you thought, aka so you made some preparations in advance. So, de, kono bento mo yoi shita to Okay, so the DAG typically functions as a conjunction marker when connecting not adjectives. Okay, that's not what this is. However, in your specific string, the structure appears incomplete or contains a typo, as DAG is not directly used to connect a noun phrase. I wonder if it's supposed to be kore de, and he's just saying de. Is this kansai bin? Let's see. Is this de kansai bin? Can de be used to get attention before saying something? Maybe that'll give what it's related to. Appears to be a transcription of a quote statement where de functions as a conjunctive particle meaning and then and or so, connecting a previous action to the current one rather than a standalone attention grabber. Oh, so he's basically continuing her statement, so he chose to use the word de because since he's continuing what she was saying. So de, この弁当もで、この弁当も用意したと。Yes, so this bento was prepared. So going more into Sakura's explanation of where the clothes came from. Well, going into the explanation for Sakura about where the clothes came from.
今日は森林公園でさくらちゃんジャングルを舞うの巻を取るつもりでしたの。で、この弁当も用意したと。
Yoishi. Huff, heave ho, Yoishi, show. Oh yeah, there's a show down there, yeah. Yoishi show. Ore soya de Sakura Tomoyo wa. Wow, oh. Gi, okay. Yay, alrighty, okay. Oh, this is probably supposed to be related to Tore Reru. Maybe E? Tore so. Tore. Tore. What is he saying? Having trouble looking it up. Tore soya de. Tore so. See, grammatical construction meaning seems like it can be passed through or looks passable. It is formed by taking the potential form of toru, which is toreru, and adding the conjunctive suffix so. The conjugation rule for potential verbs ending in ru is dropping the final ru and adding so. So this is from Toru. Toru becomes Toreru, which becomes Toreso. To go by, to pass. So then when you make it Toreru, it's able to pass, and then when you make it Toreso, you mean it looks like you're able to pass. Toreso, Toresoya. Kocha. Oh, Kochi, yeah. So Kochi is this direction, I believe, and then Ya is Kansai Da, so to do so, and do this direction, essentially. Kochi, aka, he's saying this way. This way, this direction. Ato Choto, yeah. So Choto is a little, and then Ato is after, so it's a little after this. So in other words, there's a little more after this. Ato Choto, yeah. Shindo, which rumbling or waving sound. Shindo. Oh, Shindo, vibration oscillation sound. Shindo, no. The Isogimasho. Isogi, haste, hurry. So this would be from Isogu. Let's see, verb to hurry, to rush, to hasten. So Isogu and then Isogi masho. Shall we hurry? Isogi masho. Okay, so or yes.
あとちょっとや。急ぎましょう。何の音？
Not Nano Oto, or what is this sound?
何の音？
Sounded like she said Nano To.
何の？
I guess the O sounds would hide when they're concatenated. Mizu? Or hot water? Hoe o mizu?
ウッドのカードからは水なんか出えへん。さあ、はい、水？ウッド。
Udo no kado kara wa mizu nanka. Okay, from the word card, let's see. Let's see, why is there water from the wood card? And then what's... This is detet, or... Let's see, deru becomes... There's no way water's coming out of the wood card. Colloquial emphatic particle meaning something like as if, used dismissively. Let's see. Dehin is Kansai dialect for denai. Does not come out. That's interesting. I would have thought it would be deren instead of dehin. Udo no kado kara wa okay. Udo no kado kara wa mizu nanka dehin. In other words, look, see, the question of wood, the question of water from the wood card, there's no possibility of it coming out. In other words, there's no way the water's coming out of the wood card. So, udo no kado kara wa mizu nan ka dehen.
ウッドのカードからは水なんか出えへん。じゃあもう一枚のカードがカードからは水なんか出えへん。
じゃあもう一
枚のカード
Mai, that's what it was. Yeah, Mai was for flat objects.
はい水。ウッドのカードからは水なんか出えへん。
じゃあもう一枚のカードが So one more card. Why would you say that with a question intonation though? じゃあもう一度前のカードが
もう一枚のカードが何？
前
ウッドのカードからは水なんか出えへん。じゃあもう一枚のカードが
何
カードが2枚もあったんかなんか出えへん。じゃあもう一枚のカードが
何カードが2枚もあったんか or what? There were two cards? Basically saying a question as a statement. There were two cards?
はい水。ウッドのカードからは水なんか出えへん。
じゃあもう一枚のカードが
じゃあもう一枚のカードが
何カードが2枚もあったんか
何？カードが2枚もあったんか？ということはもう一枚のカードが何？カードが2枚もあったんか？
ということは to say thing, let's see. I think this has an implication when you say it as a phrase like that. Oh, that means so okay, the said thing, or in other words, that means ということは that is to say see EU can mean to say, to utter, to declare, to name, to go. Okay.
出えへん。じゃあもう一枚のカードが何？カードが2枚もあったんか？ということはメインがおったんか。メイン？
レインが okay. レインがあったんが or does rain exist is literally a more rain being used in the name sense, but oh, does rain is that rain would probably be the best way to think of it. Is that rain? Or rain ga atang ka? Rain
雨のカードや。どうったんか。
雨のカードや、the rain card.
雨のカードや。レインとウッドが影響し合ってこんなジャングルを作り出したんや。
レインとウッドが something あって、こんなジャングルを作り出したんや。So make and come out essentially is what that verb on the end means. So basically about something about rain and wood working together to make a jungle. Enkyoshi. See, Enkyo, influence, effect, impact. Enkyoshi. Shiate. Explain the grammar of Alright. The sentence blends standard Japanese grammar with Kansai dialect, specifically Osaka Ben. Okay, creating colloquial expression tone where its core structure follows standard Japanese syntax. The final particle nya reveals its regional flavor, okay? Rain and wood influenced each other and created this kind of jungle. Oh, that's right. That's what shiate means. When you're talking about things affecting each other, essentially, like they met up to do something. They were both doing it. Basically, come together in doing. Rain to udo ga enkyo shiatte kona junguru o tsukuri dashtan ya to manufacture, to produce, to raise. It basically to make and to come out makes to manufacture or made, okay? It's from skuru and deru, or in this case dasu. Skuru and dasu makes skuri dashtan or skuri dashita. Einkyo. Let's see, this is from shadow, silhouette, and then echo, sound. Okay, that's right. The word influence comes from kanjis of things like to show like you're influencing it, so you're not directly there, but you're like reaching out like a shadowy hand reaching to affect something. Or like a sound wave affecting something at its distance, even though the object making the sound's not there. They're using those kanjis for that reason. So let's see. Enkyo. Rain to udo o enkyo shiatte kona junguru o tsukuri dashitanya. レインとウッドが影響、okay、レインとウッドが影響し合って、このジャングルを作り出したんや。Yeah, you can see in Japanese sentences how basically it's saying rain with wood affected each other, and then following from that logic, you see how it's in connective form. It says this jungle was manufactured. So this using connective form between first half and second half of a sentence is how you sort of replace and, how we use and in English.
雨のカードやレインとウッドが影響し合ってこんなジャングルを作り出したんや。ほらさくら、レイン、ウッド、雨のカードやレインとウッドが影響し合ってこんなジャングルを作り出したんや。
What a Sakura, well Sakura, and yes.
さくら、いよいよですわね。雨のカードやレインとウッドが影響し合ってこんなジャングルを作り出したんや。ほらさくら、
let's see, 影響し合って okay. See, iyo desu wa ne. Iyo. More and more, all the more increasingly, at last. It's finally here, isn't it? At last, iyo. And what does iyo mean by itself? More and more increasingly. But it's iyo when you use it as a double word, okay?
レインとウッドが影響し合ってこんなジャングルを作り出したんや。ほらさくら、いよいよですわね。ほらさくら、
Shitsumon ga arimasu ka? Are there any questions? So Japan Walk is showing videos of walking around in Japan, so that's going to be the first raid. Oh, that's right. Let's see if... Oh, never mind. He has raiding turned off. Okay, so the first raid's gonna be Hillary's study with me. The second raid is gonna be oh, we're gonna raid a Dr. Disrespect for the second raid. And let's see the third raid. What we're gonna raid Mobairu. Minasan, 気をつけて. Mata ashita. Goodbye everyone. See you tomorrow.